Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no talk. I hope your quarantine is going just swimmingly. Last week was definitely my laziest week of quarantine. I didn't do anything really related to makeup, didn't film, didn't post a video, felt pretty bad about it, but then I got over it and here we are. So I only have my eyes done and nothing on my face because we are going to be testing out a new concealer. So we are testing out the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. So I want to say probably at the beginning of this year or maybe the end of last year, tried out their original camo concealer. Pretty sure it's like an 18-hour or 17-hour wear. That one is the matte version. I really like that one. I would say it's super comparable to Tarte Shape Tape. I think I have a video on it, just specifically that product. If I do, I will link it down below and you can see that review. This is the hydrating version and I have just stepped into the world of hydrating concealers. I have drier under eyes and the first one I tried was the Pretty Fresh hyaluronic one by ColourPop. I really like that. It's a really creamy concealer, keeps my under eyes nice and hydrated without a ton of creasing. It sets really nicely. So I have high hopes for this one. I'm super excited. Of course, it's e.l.f., so it is drugstore pricing. Don't remember how much this was. I'll put it right here. And then I got this one at Target. The only thing I have to say about this that's negative so far is the color. So this is fair beige. I want to say this is the lightest or second to lightest, not really sure. And that's just me talking from looking at the display at Target that was on an end cap. But I got the one, I think it was right above this, and it was super dark, and this one's lighter. Like I don't have that much fake tan on anymore, so it's perfect for me to use this right now. Interested to see if it oxidizes or not, but I got the darker one and it was really dark and it was kind of like an orangey color. I don't know. The color was just really weird and off, so I picked up this one. So I have high hopes for it. What I'm gonna do right now is put foundation on and then I will come in when I am ready for concealer. Okay, so because this is a creamier, more hydrating formula, I went with a creamier, more hydrating foundation. I used the Thrive Cosmetics Buildable Blur CC Cream. So hopefully these two will blend very nicely. I find sometimes that more hydrating concealers have more of a difficult time blending directly into matte foundations after they've set. The ColourPop hyaluronic one definitely will blend. It just takes a little bit more with a matte foundation. With this, I just wanted something a little bit faster, so we're gonna go in two separate ways. First, I'm gonna try my finger over here, and then I have a Real Techniques blending sponge, and we're gonna try it over here. So this does have a doe foot applicator, just like the last one, really big and nice. Okay, so let's go in with that finger. This is like a little bit more of a peachier color. I tend to like more yellow toned, which the original camo concealer is more yellow toned, so this is a little bit different. So holy crap, really nice coverage. With the finger, a lot of the time a little bit goes a long way because you don't really have anything soaking up the product, but I didn't know how much coverage this would have, so I just kind of went in just wiping the excess off on a rag. Okay, so I am gonna take this sponge and blend the outside. So I can still see a little bit of blue right there. What do you think? This is it with and without. Super brightening, really nice. I think I'm gonna take just a little bit more on this blue spot and use the sponge and really like press it in there. That helped a little bit. Okay, so let's go in with the sponge on this side. Still really great coverage even with a sponge. It is blending into the foundation quite nicely. That is both sides finished. Very nice. It is very creamy and hydrating. I really appreciate that. I am going to set it with a little bit of powder. We are going to use the RCMA translucent powder. Just taking a little bit and pressing it. I don't want to put too much because then I might lose some of that hydration. But I do want to set this because I can see it already is starting to collect in my lines. Which, you know, like happens with pretty much all concealers for me. Except for the Jeffree Star one, that is so matte. Once I put it on, it does not move anywhere, but it makes my under eyes look super dry. All right, there it is. Very nice. It doesn't look like the powder made it oxidize or transform to a different color or anything. So I'm gonna finish up my makeup and give you my final thoughts. Okay guys, this is my final look. Okay, so I am pretty impressed with this concealer. I do really like it. I love how it's sitting on my under eyes. It's not drying at all. Even with that little bit of powder we put on top, it has set nicely. It has really meshed well into my skin. My under eyes look a little youthful and glowy, so I am giving this an A+, even though I think it has a little tiny bit less coverage than Tarte Shape Tape. That's the same review that I gave the original camo concealer. As you saw, I did have to double up on the concealer to get the blueness in my inner corners. I can see it just a tiny bit still, but I will definitely be using this on the daily. I really like it. You heard my downside of the colors that are available, so hopefully you can find something that works for you. So yeah, I am just really impressed with this. Super happy I have this. Also super happy that it's really affordable. I love recommending affordable products to you guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.